This is not gonna make any sense. It looks like it's full coverage. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. If you're new here, I do makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, skincare, anything beauty related, I got you covered. Sorry, I needed to adjust. I have shorts on, it's hot, and like my chair is like a plastic chair, or we got it from Costco, and my thighs just get stuck to it. So I was kind of just adjusting myself. That being said, today's video, I am revisiting these guys. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Vitamin C Skin Tint. I have to look at it because it's a wordy one. So when I talked about these before, I had originally talked about shade 120. Guess who found 220 at CVS? And guess who had a ton of extra bucks and coupons? That's what I always tell you guys. Somebody made a comment the other day and they were like, oh, you're talking too much about CVS. Yeah, because I want you guys to save money. Why else would I talk about CVS? I don't have a partnership or endorsement by them. But save money, that's it. Anyways, so I found 220. I actually have it on right now. What do you guys think? Do we like it? Do we not? I like it. And I had swatched 129, and I'll insert a clip in this video. It was way too pink. It was way too pink. So I was like, I'm either gonna be 220 or 120, and you'll see in this video, I'll do swatches for you like on my cheek, and you guys can see what I mean. As of right now, I'm liking 220. I'm gonna get a little bit more color as I'm outside. I think this looks good. Ultimately, what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna end up mixing these two sometime in the fall, and then 120 in the winter. Let me tell you guys something. This foundation is really, really nice. It's a skin tint, but it's got more coverage than your average skin tint. It looks really beautiful. It's super easy to apply. I've been trying different methods, and I think my favorite is with a brush, and you guys are gonna see that in this video. I like it a lot. I think Maybelline kicked ass with this one. And to get this video out to you guys is because no matter how much I YouTube, I Google, whatever, nobody's reviewed 220. And if they have, it's just not coming up on my search. So if you are like foundation twins with me and we're getting tan in the summer, this is probably gonna be your shade. So with that being said, let's cut into the video. All right, I have to moisturize my skin with this foundation. So let's do that really quick. I'm gonna use this one from Burst. It is a gel cream. It is very hot today. I can't do a thick emollient moisturizer because nothing will survive on my face if I do that. So I'm gonna quickly just prep. All right, well that kind of like sits in. Let's do some swatches. All right, I'm gonna re-swatch 120. So I have 120 and I have 220. Let me show you the side where you can actually see the colors. So 120, 220. I returned the 129. It was way too pink. It's not gonna work. I tried it. I realized I do not have a pink undertone in me at all. And I know some people were saying that it was neutral. I don't think it's neutral because I kind of have a neutral undertone sometimes, or yellow, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely more like pink, or there's like more red in it. So anyways, so this is 120, 220. So there is a significant difference between them, but both of them have kind of a neutrally undertone. I will say that 220 definitely runs a little more golden. So that's the difference between the two. The one in between that was 129. Again, that was too pink. Now I bet you that if I mix the two, I will probably get my shade right now. Let's see. That's them both mixed. It's not bad. It's a little bit light because it wasn't even. But let's do 220. So 220 is a little bit lighter. 220 is a little darker. It's just lighter. Let me get a mirror that I can see up close because I'm blind. Actually, 120 looks a little bit better than 220. 220 is like, you can see that it's noticeably darker. The 120 fits a little bit better, but it's a hair too light. Now, I could do 120 everywhere and then do some bronzer, but I think I'm gonna try shade 220. So back to the formula. The formula is nice. It's pretty lightweight and it is moisturizing, it's hydrating. But the one thing that I will say is that because I'm dry skin, even though the weather is crazy humid right now, I still need to moisturize because then it just sits, it's not powdery, but it has like a, I would say for me, it's kind of like a demi matte finish. So I don't like my skin to look too dry. So, all right, let's try. I feel like nobody is talking about this shade. I want to just quickly show you something. So that is the top. It does get a little bit messy. So this does dry down pretty quick. Let me show you something. I literally had just swatched it. You see how it dries here? It dries quick. So that being said, I'm going to use my Japanesque foundation brush. They did send this over, so I kind of want to see how it works. I love like brushes like this. They're just easier to work with. Let me get my hair out of my face. I'm going to take this. And I almost feel like the foundation dries down a little bit lighter than its swatches. So I've been out in the sun a little bit. Got some color on my face, so 220 I think is going to be a pretty decent match for me because I'm going to use it all over. If I were to put 120 on, you would definitely see in certain parts of my face like, ooh, Anna, that's not looking right. 120 is going to be perfect for me when it's not summer. I'm going to take a little bit of this. On my forehead, 220 is spot on. Again, work in sections with this formula because it dries very, very quickly. And look, so this is what it looks like on. It doesn't look terrible compared to my neck, but I'm also going in with a light. I personally don't like throwing foundation on my neck. I feel like that might break me out. So I would rather put bronzer, like a powder bronzer. I feel like it's just a little bit lighter. Viewfinder, even though I don't have my glasses on, that my face looks a little warmer compared to everything else. But again, that's an easy fix, so don't worry about that. And I could also see now that it's drying down, this tint has a decent amount of coverage and it looks, the full coverage, it like masks everything. The dry down makes it look a little makeup-y, but it's not terrible. See? And again, I just want to show you how this dries down. That was the one, no, that was the mixture. It's got like a matte dry down. So I know it says that it's like a glowy. It's glowy because it has like that little pearlescent in it, but it's not like a dewy glowy, but I like it. And it doesn't feel heavy because it dries down. It feels like, it almost feels like a powder foundation, but with moisture. And I think it looks really nice. The coverage is definitely better than I expected it to be. So, it's nice. 220 works a little bit better if you have a golden olive-ish undertone. 220 will look better. So if you have like that yellow, that green undertone, it's gonna match your skin better. Avoid 129 and anything that's like too pink. It just isn't gonna work. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I can't wait to hear from you guys.